Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's jump right in to today's daily challenge, which will take us to Dubai. Wow. And here in Dubai, some colors of destinations will always be circles, and we will get half road tiles, which, well, that's not necessarily great, but, you know, it's fine. We start with 21 after we've drawn our first road. It's 13 less than the number that's on everyone's mind today. Sunflare's Space was here first. Good morning, Sunny. Did I fuck with my microphone? My mic's at a weird angle. Hold on. I think the mic got jostled out of its bracket or something. Oh well, it's fine. A fancy new studio mic is one of the things that I kick around as something I'd like to buy for myself, but, you know, money is a thing, and we only have so much of it in this world. Trombone Dalek has redeemed a public service announcement. The following is a public service announcement. J.K. Rowling is a TERF. Fuck TERFs, and, by extension, fuck J.K. Rowling. This has been a public service announcement. Thank you very much, Trombone Dalek. Very important that the people are informed. Let's take 2 traffic lights and 10 more road tiles right there. This yellow business is already a little bit angry at me, given that I, drew it a bridge and then immediately rescinded its bridge privileges. But it's fine. It's catching up. We're already getting cars settling back into their driveways and not immediately returning. So I think we're caught up safely with this yellow business. Oh hey! Spawn a green over here, spawn 2 greens over here. Why that means that we can just save this bridge and some road, get these 2 greens going over here, these 2 going there. It's a very convenient business placement you got there, guy. Oh. So, I don't know, folks. What do we want to talk about today? Good morning, Hulkamat. Hulkamat insists that he was first. I don't think that's true, but, it's conceivable. So, anything happening in the news that we should laugh about? Maybe a little bit? Listen, I'm still broadly of the belief that shit's fucked and gonna get bad. Worse. But, for the moment at least, we can point and laugh and go, ha ha, 34 counts. Ahem. 34 counts. or, if you prefer, 34! 34 counts! I do a fucking terrible Count Von Count, but it's fun to do a Count Von Count impression. It occurred to me that you should really finish that sentence. Don't leave it hanging there. It's not good. Let's take these 2 greens, run them up here to this business. I think eventually in the fullness of time, this circle might actually get mad, even though it has 2 houses whose driveways are in its entrance. But, we all have a cringe-free pass yesterday and this morning. I will not get my drumpf on. There will be no forgiveness for people who tweet Kofefe today. But it is okay to point and laugh at the convicted felon who used to be the president. And note that he's a convicted felon who's also running for president. And that's gonna go well. That's gonna go just fine. That's gonna be super terrific, awesome, and great. I'm really looking forward to it, y'all. It's gonna be great. So much fun. But again, today is not a day for doomering. Today is a day for Donald Trump's going to prison. Hopefully, probably, maybe. One assumes. Listen, the carceral state is bad and the prison industrial complex is atrocious, but at the same time, Donald Trump's going to prison. Hopefully. Maybe. He has not nevertheless his way out of this one yet, Hulkabat. Now, granted, There is a very important word in that sentence. But I'm fairly certain, I'm reasonably confident that you can't, well, I just, listen, I know that the Democrats are feckless idiots. I know that they can totally fuck this up. I know that in many ways they're actively trying to fuck this up. I kinda don't believe that if Donald Trump is an actual literal convicted felon, he's gonna get anywhere near enough votes to even try to steal an election. Hulkamat, I was streaming. We were live last night playing Great Ace Attorney Chronicles when I found out. So if you want, you can go back watch the VOD and you'll get my literal actual reaction. Oh God. Hulkamat found out because I put an at everyone in the Discord server. That's brilliant. That's beautiful. That's the best way to break news. That's the very best way to break news. These purples down here want to get to this business. Hopefully this will be okay if we just kind of sit and wait for a day or two. That should be fine. This business isn't going to go nuts. I didn't know the verdict was in. I did not, I have been actively trying to not pay attention on account of general doomerism, which, listen, broadly speaking, works out for me more often than it doesn't. So, Alright, problems. We have issues. Okay, I know how to solve some of these issues. Only some of them, though. So, here's what we're going to have to do. First thing, we're going to take back this road because it's not presently serving us. Next thing, we're going to draw motorway number 2 right here. These two purples are going to support this business. That's going to be fine. Next, we need to bop you over to you, slap a perfectly cromulent traffic light right there. That's going to be fine. That's going to get these pinks up here onto motorway number 1. Next, we're going to kill all of these. Doot. Thank you, Trombone Dalek, for clipping the truly atrocious Count Von Count impression. Okay, so these pink houses down here have two possibilities for what they can do. Some of them are going to come up here, take a left with this traffic light, and go into the business. Others of them are going to go straight through the traffic light, hop over here onto motorway number 1, and go over to the pink place. That's not necessarily great, but it's gonna have to be fine for now. Also, additionally, we're gonna draw this road and create this perfectly cromulent traffic light right over here. None of this is what anyone would consider good, but, you know, it's just kinda gonna have to be fine for a minute. All of this, every little piece of it, is just kinda gonna have to be fine for a minute. Hulkamat asks, what if I built a mini metro as well as a mini motorway? Hey, there are levels that demand metros and motorways, or at least they demand that they work together. The two are not necessarily bitter mortal foes. Speaking of bitter mortal foes, I think we're about to discover just how mortal this road network can be in a second here, because this yellow business is kerfucked. Well, Nikes. These beiges here are kind of ultra screwy. If you come in from that way, we can run this road like so. That won't really do anything to help out here, but, boop, 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 and boop. Annoying Orange has now become much more bitter. Is that just a nickname for the former president who's now a convicted felon? Because it's a solid nickname for the former president who's now a convicted felon. I'm a fan, just, off the cuff here, of the former president who's now a convicted felon. It's wordy, but it rolls off the tongue surprisingly well. All right, let's take ourselves a motorway, and realize that this situation here with the yellows having to share with these beiges, no, that's bad. That's real bad. It is a bit long. I fully concede that it's a bit long. I think that kind of works in its favor, to be honest with you. There's just a slight poetry to the former president who's now a convicted felon. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow old. It would definitely be bad if he ever becomes the sitting president who's also a convicted felon. That would be bad. That would be bad. So, let's hope it stays where it is at least. So what I've done here is I've peeled these yellows off of this road here, given them their very own personal motorway. That's going to toss these yellows into this circle, and that all should be fine. However, I have just noticed that, this business here exists now. And this business here existing now, bad. Don't like it. However, if we get, say, honestly, even one more yellow to spawn on this side, I might try to steal back motorway number 3. Can I get one more yellow to spawn over here, please? No? Okay, well, that's a problem. This green business is absolutely not going to survive until the end of the week. Not going to happen. So, we're going to have to come up with something to keep it afloat. This is something to keep it afloat. This is not going to be a permanent fix, but for right now, this greenhouse can share motorway number 3 and just send like a car or two over here to keep this thing from ticking over into absolute Bedlamonium. Yeah, if you just avoid ticking over into absolute Bedlamonium, which incidentally is the title of the episode. Bedlamonium. It's great for the SEO, just make up words. All right, now, give me a bridge. Okay. So, we have procured another method by which greens can get over here, which is good. It's good that we've done that. However, well, let's see here. I have a bridge. I have several things that are sharing things and could therefore benefit from not doing that. Trying to think of the best way to deploy things that I've got. I'm leaning toward... Well, I could just chop this. If I chop this, I've got these beiges here. These beiges here could probably get up here, but it would take a lot more road than I currently have. Like, I'm only gonna have 15 or so road tiles. And that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I'd still need a good 10 or so in order to make that happen. So, well, let's think. We can let this run while we think, because nothing's gonna instantly die. Like, this green business over here is just not gonna be in good shape for a minute. But, oh hi, you exist now. Alright, that's basically fine, and it's a good way for us to use our dozen or so road tiles. We'll draw this, boom, 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 and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles short. Can I pull 5 road tiles from anywhere? I don't think there's anywhere I can pull 5 road tiles right now. Well, if we undo all of that, then boom, 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 boom. Oh, hello. Oh, you're a yellow. Okay, well, I mean, at least I have these 2 yellows right here, right? These 2 yellows being right here is fine. I can chop this yellow. Okay. So if I chop this yellow off of this road, oh, all of these yellows are, okay, this is starting to come together a little bit. You go up there in a way that looks a little bit ugly, but is better than a narrow angle. Okay. Look, none of this is ideal, but man, we're only at 730? Japers effing craps. Oh, and now you're up here. Okay. Alright, we basically need a motorway this week or else everything's kerfucked. Now, granted, it's entirely possible that even with a motorway, everything's kerfucked, but if we don't get a motorway, everything is kerfucked. That's not a motorway. It is a bridge, though. Alright, so I have 12 road tiles and 2 bridges. Let's see here. How best to work this? I kind of really need to reclaim a motorway. I only have 3 of them. So, I think we're going to reclaim motorway number 3. You're going to go there. You're going to go all the way up there. That's going to be fine. Now, in order for that to be fine, we need to establish a way to get greens and yellows to here and here, which is gross and bad. But so if I do that, I've got greens going into here. I've got greens going into here. And I have 8 road tiles left to get as many yellows as I can up over this way. Which means I'm 1 road tiles short. Okay, if we do it that way, this has got these 2 yellows eventually getting up over there, these 2 greens servicing that. It's gross and bad and I hate it, but it's not actively fucked yet. Very important word in that sentence, but you know. Okay. So over here, I've got a couple of green road tiles I can pull back. That's good. This yellow business is angry. I think the way to make this yellow business less angry is to swipe a yellow from here, unfortunately. I don't necessarily know that this yellow can spare a yellow, but it's going to have to. I think if that helps catch up over here, that's going to... Oh, boy. Oh, you've gone circular, so now I have 6 beiges trying to support 2 circles. Also, by the way, over here, I've had, like... Okay. You know what? This purple business is going to have to be left out in the cold for a minute, because we're going to need to divert motorway number 2 in order to save this guy. Can we save this guy, by the way, please? I'd like to save this business if we can. We're not going to be able to save this business. There's no purples coming. Well, that went poorly. 1,002 commuters, eh? Not necessarily the best score there, but it is top 25% in the world. I suppose this was a particularly difficult challenge. Beat Nude Indigo, did not beat Parlor Ghost, and holy shit, Samurai Sam. 51-59, second in the world. You know what? That's a double Samurai Slam drop. Holy crap, Sam. Good job. Hey, you know what I didn't do today? Incidentally, I didn't set up the usual Firefox window that contains the Wordle box and other things. Oh hey, there's a Wordle archive now. It's a thing we know. Well, it's a thing we just discovered. We can play Connections. We can play Strands. We can open up the Immaculate Grid. Okay. So now that the games box is actually set and ready to go, Boop. There. Now, 34 counts. I saw that green C and I was so fucking excited. But no. I was close though. I could have been close. No? Okay. All right. Well, it's not going to be Casio. That's a keyboard manufacturer and a brand name, so. Is it Caisson? That's not how you spell Caisson. That's not even close to how you spell Caisson. That's how you spell a character's name in a bad knockoff of Heavy Rain. You just run through the streets shouting, Caisson! Caisson! And then Caisson gets hit by a bus. Huh. Let's see here. Is it Creeshow? Now, granted, that doesn't make any sense. Casio is a brand. That's true. So, it's not Cameo, because that doesn't contain an S and it does contain an E, and we know that both of those facts are immaterial to the actual word type thing. Ow. Immaterial is not the word I was going for, but you know what I mean. What about sacrificing a guess to get 5 more letters in here, because I have no fucking idea. I have quickly discovered I have no idea what this word could be. They don't really do plurals, so it's not going to be cryos or what about, now I'm just looking at the letters to see what I haven't used and trying to put together a 5-letter word consisting of those letters, such as not ridge. Ridge has an E. Such as badger without an E. That doesn't make any sense. Such as bargy. Bargy's a word, right? No? Okay. Such as parks. There. It's definitely not parks, but okay. We have all of the letters now. Because we know well, that's not true. We don't have all of the letters. It's chaos. It's gotta be chaos, right? It's the only word that fits. Okay. Good job, Goog. Sacrifice a guess, get there in 4. That's solid wordling, dang it. For today's connections, we need Canon, which, oh hey, that's a camera manufacturer. Hold on. Game, you're not being... I thought your whole thing was words. Like, I thought your whole thing was words, not brands. That's... What? Okay. I suppose I just stumbled into a trap. That's annoying. So, a snow globe, a maraca, a Polaroid photo, and one other thing are things that you shake. You can shake your hands. Okay. Fuji, Olympus, Whitney, and Hood are mountains. Okay. And now, the remaining 4 groups are neatly segregated because you've got all 4 right here and all 4 right here. The canon, works, oeuvre, and record are just a producer or a creator's collection of creations, you know, of filmmakers' movies, that sort of... What do you mean? What do you mean that's... What? What? Are you going to say it's not record, but body of work? Sleeve, insert, jacket, and record are parts of a final record. Okay. All right. You know what, Connections? Fine. I'm not going to say that was brilliant, but I'm also not going to say it was bullshit. I'm just going to grumble at you and then say fine. So today's theme is On the Yellow Brick Road, and I immediately see the word scarecrow right here, and here's wizard. So my only question is, what would the spangram be here? There's no place like home is too many words. It could just be scarecrow, because it does start over here and touch that word. Touch that side. Yeah, let's just go with that. Scarecrow. Not the spangram. A shame. Wizard. Also not the spangram. A shame. Do we have oil can? No. I see tin, but I don't see Tin Man, or at least not there. And you're not going to give me tin because you don't do 3-letter words. Interesting. I don't see any C's, so it's not going to be Cowardly Lion. It's not going to be a lion of any kind. It's not going to be a horse of a different color. I see webinar. Do I? I almost see webinar, which is not a word. Well, it's not a wizard. It's not a Wizard of Oz thing. So, interesting. Spore. That's not a thing that's on the Yellow Brick Road. You can have a perp walk like a former president who's now a convicted felon. Just saying. Ruby slippers? Oh, ruby slippers. There you go. There's your spangram right there. Okay. Sister. Yeah, because the what? But the is it stepsister? No. I thought it was because the wicked witch, the witches are sisters. No? Okay. Vine has lied to me. What are we trying to do with this then? I don't see house. I don't see wicked. I don't see Toto. I don't see a great many things. I don't see porch. I don't see Kansas. I don't see... Do I see sepia? No, I don't see sepia. The hell do we see? Yeah, there's tin, but there's nothing to go with... There's roar. Twister? It's a twister. Okay. That's also a thing. Yep. Totally fine. I don't see lollipop. I don't see munchkin. I don't see Dorothy. I don't see Auntie M. I do see Ben. I think there might be a guy named Ben, but that doesn't help us at all. Yeah, it's not Bose. We already got that. It's not going to be like this is pear. Okay, so just look at the form here. Like something's got to be News? No. That doesn't... Ob news? No. Something bows? Rainbows. What? Somewhere over the rainbow? Okay. And then there's poppies. Because poppies will make you sleepy. Okay. All right. Good job, Strands. Listen, there were 85 words you could have picked, and you chose the, 70th through 80th most obvious ones, I guess. Good work. For today's Immaculate Grid, we need Cubs, Royals, Padres, Gold Glovers, dudes who had 2,000 or more hits in their career, and dudes what pitched. All right. Let's see here. A Chicago Cub who pitched is, try to remember an instance of a position player pitching for the Cubs or the Royals or the Padres, because that's funny, but also, fuck it. A Chicago Cubs pitcher from all of human history is Rick Aguilera. He was a Cub and a Twin and played for the Red Sox. There, zilch 0.1%. Good for me. A Chi-Town Cubby who had 2,000 or more hits in his career. Goog, have you been introduced to the chaotic world of Banana Ball? I'm aware of the Savannah Bananas and their particular brand of Globetrotter-esque entertainment, and, well, bully for them. They seem to be doing well. Good for them. I think I take baseball a little too seriously to truly enjoy the Savannah Bananas. I think I take baseball a little too seriously to truly enjoy the Savannah Bananas, and that's on me. That's on me. It seems to me, as a person who has not, definitely... I have not watched a full and proper game of the Savannah Bananas, but they come up on my TikTok a lot. It seems to me as though the central ethos of the Savannah Bananas is, what if baseball didn't suck? And, well, I don't think baseball sucks. So, there you go. Now, granted, baseball could use some improvement. I agree with the Bananas in that regard, but it seems as though we're coming at it from slightly different angles. My understanding, Dalek, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is that the other teams in the orbit of the Savannah Bananas fulfill the same role as, say, the Washington Generals, in that, yeah, there has to be another team for there to be a game, but we're putting on a show here. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong about this. But, you know. So, we need Chicago Cub who won a Gold Glove. That's got to be not Ernie Banks. I don't think they did Gold Gloves back when Ernie Banks was doing his thing. The Goog wrong about something? Never. Sam, I would never be wrong about something. Behold, I'm going to be correct about the fact that Javier Baez won a... I don't think that's necessarily true. Chris Bryant won a... Mark Grace? Did Mark Grace win a gold? I don't think that's necessarily true. Sammy Sosa wasn't really regarded as a great fielder. It's mostly because he wasn't a terribly great fielder. Kenny Lofton played for the Cubs. Kenny Lofton win a Gold Glove with the Cubs? It's possible. It's conceivable. Jason Hayward did play for the Cubs. Now, granted, he wasn't tremendously awesome and great when he was with the Cubs, but he's still a really good right fielder. Jason Hayward won a Gold Glove with the Cubs? Jason Hayward won a Gold Glove with the Cubs. Yay! I'm a correct statement guy. Sunflare Space has put a link to the password game in chat. I'm aware of the password game. If we have time, If we have time, if I knock this one out in the next 5 minutes, we'll try to play the password game. I'm bad at the password game. It's been a while. Okay, a Chicago Cub who got 2,000 hits in his career is... I feel like one time I got this and I tried to say Mark Grace and it turned out it wasn't Mark Grace because I kind of overrate Mark Grace as being one of the better hitters on the... Hey, you know, Ernie Banks is a Cub. He played for a long time and he was reasonably considered to be good. He probably, totally did get to 2,000 hits. Thank you, Sam. A Kansas City Royal with 2,000 hits in his career is Carlos Beltran. There you go. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Oh, shoulder. Ow. Hurt, pain, anger. Awful. Mark Grace totally counts. Good to know. A Kansas City Royal who won himself a gold glove is Zach Greinke. We love to hit us the Zach Greinke. What do you mean he didn't hit it? He was the best. Anger. A Kansas City Royal who won a gold glove is Johnny. A Kansas City Royal who won a gold glove is Micah V. A Kansas City Royal who won a gold glove is Joe Rat. A Kansas City Royal who pitched is Zach Greinke. And that's an Immaculate Grid. We will never be able to discover that a San Diego Padre who won a gold glove is, I don't know, maybe Fernando Tatis Jr., or a San Diego Padre who had 2,000 hits in his career is Tony Gwynn, or a San Diego Padre who pitched is Jamie Moyer. We won't discover any of those things because it turns out that no Kansas City Royal has ever been good at defense ever. God! Let's do this password game to relax. That's the thing you do to relax and calm down, right? Is play the password game. All right, my password is password. It's a bad password. Your password must be at least 5 characters. It must include a number. Password 1. It must include an uppercase letter. Capital P, password 1. Must include a special character, all right? Password 1. The digits in your password must add up to 25. Interesting. There. Your password must include a month of the year. Password June 555555. Your password must include a Roman numeral. Password, it must include a month. Password. There. Your password must include one of our sponsors. Password Pepsi June. The Roman numerals in your password should multiply to 35. Okay. V7. There. Your password must include this CAPTCHA. RG78GN. Okay, but that's going to change the... Okay, RG78GN. That's cool, but the digits in your password must add up to 25. So, I added 15, so I just boop, boop, boop. Haha! Your password must include today's Wordle answer. Hey, we've already done that one. It was chaos. Your password must include a 2-letter symbol from the periodic table. Ag! Your password must include the current phase of the moon as an emoji. Oh, God. All right. Moon phase now. What moon phase is it now? What moon phase is it? Okay, so that's like waning crescent moon emoji. All right, waning crescent moon emoji. Thank you, game. Show me the waning crescent moon emoji. Let me copy the waning crescent moon emoji. Go back to the password game. Bop the emoji. Thank you. Your password must include the name of this country as you're playing fucking GeoGuessr now. This has got to be Greece, right? This has got to be Greece. We're just in the middle of the, this is like the Acropolis or something, right? Well, no, this is the Parthenon? I don't know. We're going to say Greece. Greece. No, it's not Greece. Fuck! The fuck are we? Zoom out. No, you can't zoom out. Is this Rome? Is it Italy? It's not Italy. Son of a bitch. Oh, no. Oh, wait, is that a pyramid? No. No, it's stucco. I thought it was a pyramid. It's not Italy. It's not Egypt. Fuck. The hell are we? Hold on. Can I move? Google Maps, can I move? Will you let me move? Can I go to a different place? I can go to a different place. Okay. Here. Let's find... The fuck are we? Who are these people? Tell me who these dudes are. That'll... No? Okay. Alright, so those dudes were taking a selfie when the Google truck drove by. Alright, there's a sign. What language is this sign in? Oh, don't tell me that's Arabic script. Oh, fuck, that's Arabic script. Okay. Well, that looks like it says Jordan, so... Are we in Jordan? We're in Jordan! Haha! Your password must include a leap year, which is gonna change the... Son of an bitch. Alright, was 2000 a leap year? I think 2000 was a leap year. Is that a beer? No, it's stucco. I did say that. The digits in your password must add up to 25. Okay, we'll change that to a 3. That's fine. Your password must include the best move in algebraic chess notation. Oh, son of a god. Okay, so it's white's move. What do we have here? If I go... Well, if I go knight e7 check... Knight e7 check, then presumably either the king moves to h8 or the knight from g6 captures. But if the knight from g6 captures on e7, then the queen moves up here, and we've traded knights, and I'm about to win another knight, and my queen's running wild. So, the answer, I believe, is knight to e7, which is ne7. No. ne7? ne7 invalid notation. How the fuck do you say knight to e7 in algebraic chess notation? K? No, that's K for king. How do you do algebraic chess notation? What's a knight? Yeah, I know that, but what's a knight? Okay, capital N, E7. That's what I want. Knight moves to E7. Oh, it's also check. So it's NE7 check. What? NE7 check. It's not X, it's plus. Okay. So this 53 can now be a 1. That's fine. This is my chicken Paul. Oh, God. I've seen people do this. I know what's going to happen here. It's going to be bad. Paul's going to die. Please put him in the password and keep him safe. Okay. Paul, you're fine. The elements in your password must have atomic numbers that add up to 200. What the fuck element is this? This is not an element. This isn't... Okay, I guess each of these on their own is an element. Because V is the symbol for... Oh, fuck me. Okay, hold on. I'm opening a notepad document. I have to create a... Oh, boy. Okay. Add, window capture for the notepad. Okay, there you go. And it's for notepad. Good job. There. So we're going to put that over here in such a way that people can actually see it. There. Okay, so let's figure this out. We have in our little thing here, we have P, V, I, P, A, G, and N, E. Okay. P, V, I, A, G, and N, E. And now we're going to go find a periodic table with atomic numbers. Okay. A periodic table with atomic numbers. Here we go. U. Open in a new tab. Come here. Okay, so P is phosphorus, which is atomic number 15. V is... Where's the V? Where's the one that's just V? Aha! It's I can't see the tiny little name of the element, but it's atomic number 23. Okay. I might be over 200. That might be the problem. I'm definitely over 200. I is iodine, which is atomic number 53. Ag is silver. That's over here somewhere. That's atomic number 47. And Ne is what, like neon? Yeah, neon. That's atomic number 10. Okay. Cool. So we go back to the password. We have, right now, I can't see the actual... Okay, here we go. So, we have 15, and another 15 is 30, and then two 23s is 76, and then another 106 is 182, and then 192, and I'm currently at... Oh, fuck. Okay. Why is there an AG? I think there was just because there had to be a... Okay. Okay, so if we take out the AG, that's... I haven't been doing the math. Fuck. Okay, so we take out the AG and we're only breaking rule 18. That's okay. So right now, we're at 15, 30, 40, right? And then the two iodines is 146. And then the two 23s is 192. So we need to find the element with atomic number 8, which is oxygen. So we just put a capital O at the end of the thing, and we're good? We're good! Yes! All the vowels in your password must be bolded. Okay. Great. There's that. This is going to come back to haunt us many times in the future, but all right. There's Jordan. There's O. Bold. I highlighted them all. Son of a... Highlight. Bold. Bold that one. And 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 that one. And next he's going to tell me that the digits must be italic. Or the egg's going to hatch. One of those. Oh no! How do I put out my password? Fuck. Password's not bold anymore. Roman numerals in your... Okay. I think we're done. I think my password catching on fire has broken my mind. This is the password game. It's awful. There are videos of people getting much deeper than me. It goes much deeper than this. It is a good, fun, silly little game that I have played once and which has broken me. Thank you, Sunflare Space, for that. Folks, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. We will be back next month and also on Monday. One of those. Thank you, Sonny, for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Until then, thank y'all very much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.